So, same ride, both bikes. Which would I choose? The orange. Probably going to live to regret this one, aren't I? So yeah, here we are, back in Patterdale. And going to do Helvellyn again. And this time, I'm joined by chums. Christian! Mark! Connor!
For once.
And finally, Matt Hancock is going to tell us what we need to do about COVID. Well, first part of the climb was much harder on my bike than on Christian's. He's put it there in selfie view. And yeah, that's where I had it when I took my photos. But today, I'm looking downwards because it's downhill that I plan to enjoy on my bike. So what we got here? Sean. And what's he on? Oh God, he's got an e-bike. Oh dear. Now Sean actually wanted a really colourful bike, but he only had grey, so he decided to dress like that instead. He's on his way back from Pride, I think. E-bike envy? Nah, not yet. I don't know if you can see and hear this. This bunch of bloody idiots brought their dogs up, obviously townies, let the dogs off the lead, and it's gone chasing the sheep. If the farmer finds out about that, it's bye bye Mr. Woofy, because he'll have a 12 gauge put in his mouth and back of its head blown off. Bloody stupid. Sean's now demonstrating the power of the e-bike. Putting it on walk. I put mine on walk. It's just called walk. Over there, in the distance, is Bassenthwaite. There's Skidder. There's Ullock Pike. Ooh, that's naughty. But look over there, the gem of the lakes. Winlatter. For the first time in a long time, put my seat down, clicking down some gears. Because, and frustratingly, you drop here before the final climb. And the summit's over there. I say, it's such a shame to have this descent here. Because if it wasn't, it's carried on climbing, you'd get it out of the way quicker, wouldn't you? Oh, it's a nice one. Loose as hell. Good God, it's loose. Woo. But it's a fun one, I suppose. Anywhere else, if you have the loss of height and then the climb again, you'd be able to moon about it, really. This is the one when I come down the other week, Christian's e-bike. It's so damn snowy, and it's all over the place. And even coming to a halt on the damn thing. Woo! Happy days. There we go. Big climb time again.
Fantastic.
You know, I mean, where else do you go when you're looking at Scotland, the Isle of Man, Yorkshire? And down there you can see Eastern Power Station. On a clear day you can see Blackpool Tower, and sometimes I believe you can even see the North Wales coast.
Christ.
Yeah, it's special. This is what people who don't hike a bike never experience.
That is cool, man. Just hanging there.
He's not actually paragliding, he's in his sleeping bag, and his tent's set off and he grabbed all the guy ropes.
Oh, that is so cool.
That is amazing. I bet he's loving life.
Get on YouTube, we'll get you up.
Oh God, they're actually moving. Right, let's not let them stop here, if you know what I mean. When they get close, we'll set off, because if we still stopped when they get here, they'll stop, won't they? And then Christian will get his fucking drone out.
I think we're straight in, Mark, yeah?
Oh, this bit's just the warm-up. It's like a bloody motorway section. Very nice though. Pretty rocky, but, well, no mountain's pretty rocky. So there's any mud anywhere. Well, it's got me a little bit of fun, I don't know, otherwise the grass wouldn't be growing. Definitely not on the trails. The worst decision you can ever make. With a coming to here or with a mud tyre on. Ooh. Had a bit of a rock strike there. All hail alloy bikes. So we do have to climb again, but it's not actually that bad, really. And it's worth it, really is. It's a bit desolate up here, as you can see. And there's time, especially when the weather comes in, when it's bloody hard to navigate. And thank God for the cairns at the side. And the purpose of the cairns, is my little nerd lesson for today, is so, when it is crap weather, you know where you're going. You see the cairns, you follow them. Don't know how often it is where just the path traversing to the main event is so damn good. Just bloody lovely. This is, again, where last time I could hardly bloody ride it because of the snow. Today's a different matter though. No snow now, thank God. I remember getting to here last time and thinking, what the hell am I doing? This is ridiculous. I'm wondering about whether to go back up down the easy way. And I stopped here and had a look, because down there you can see a trail. That's where we're going. A couple of 1,000 foot below, and the way there is all good fun.
This one's Dollywagon, aren't we?
Dollywagon Pike, it's set stones, it's steep, it's rough. You will have arm pump like you've never had before. Just remember, just remember that the trail down from the tarn is awesome. So, off we go. Just going to roll into it, not starting pedalling yet. That's weird, this. A lot of people detest this descent down here. Not this bit, later on, you'll see. And I think I've repeated myself last time actually, but I don't detest it. It's definitely not my favourite by a long shot, because I mean, look at it. Talk about rocker-dockers. There's any bloody rocks left in the quarry where he got it from. This on hardtail, I've never done it on one. I can imagine it's horrendous beyond compare. It's often punch a bloody alley because you need to be hopping over stuff, but it's such an angle that it's difficult to be able to hop up as the back end up higher. And it goes on and on and on. Woohoo! But yes, as I just said to them guys, when you get to the bottom of this highway, the reward afterwards is one hell of a bridleway. This is where it gets a bit steeper now, and I'm going a bit slow today. Oh, should have taken the Mr. Chickeny around there. You can see some of these drainage ditches. Well, it rains a lot up here, I guess. So you need big drainage ditches, don't you? I have actually one time done it in one. God knows how. Maybe I had a big bag of heroin right before. We're still numb or something. Jokes. The trick to it is, and I'm not following my own advice today, I wouldn't be letting the bike go. Try and carry speed across them, but it's difficult to do because you're getting chucked all over the place. I think those guys are going to try and kill me after this, to be honest. But they said they wanted big lakes adventures. That's what they get. Sorry lads. There's nothing worse than this for roughness, that I can promise you. All right, mate. Thanks. Now, my thighs are really beginning to hurt. Never mind my arms. I'm all the suspension, it bloody well. Put it that much down here. You're still going to get battered. Wow. Hiya. Oh. Thanks. Some crazy bridleway. At this point I'm going to pretend I've stopped to get a beautiful view of Grisedale Tarn, but I feel like I've gone a couple of rounds of Mike Tyson. That's the end of the gigantic setting stones. It's more twisty, rocky, single track now, but somehow it's not any easier. Probably because you're so exhausted from what came before. Like that there. Definitely not easy. I sound like I'm moaning a bit about this, and I sort of am, but I do like it because it's that challenge of clinging on and what comes after. I don't like smooth trails. I find them boring. Well, there we go. Dollywagon done. Alive. So here we are at the bottom of Dollywagon, and there's Grisedale Tarn. There's some cows, didn't expect to see them today. Fairfield, St Sunday Crag, Connor and Sean. Somewhere up on the mountain, Christian and Mark. And I guess they're going to be cursing me when they get here. And they'd be cursing me even more if it wasn't for this bridleway down here. I've said it before, I'll say it many times again. This is my favourite bridleway anywhere. It's technical, it's not steep, but it's fun. It's not flowing, but it's exhilarating. It really is. And it goes on for ages. Namfield, second place to this by a long way. It's rough. That's the roughest surface trail I know of in the lakes.
Oh, knackers.
Yeah. Just look over the edge of there though, what's coming next. So don't walk to the pond. I know your feet are probably all hot and sweaty, but round here, oh, he's walking through the pond. He's just given up on life. It's a sad thing to see. Because here, Christian, and I'm going to view your face, I've already filmed it.
Oh.
It goes on and on and on.
Doesn't look as going like straight down the pounding as that one there. Is it as pounding?
No, it's nowhere near. It'll feel like a, well, not like a walk in the park, but the surface isn't like that. It's more gravel with rocks.
I might need my arms back. Mate, that was so tiring. Never known anything like it. Don't get me wrong, it was hard. I'm not saying I would have ridden all of it, but I was cooked.
I kept stopping every like 2 minutes of stopping.
I kept watching you stop, and I thought, you stopped, so I'm stopping because I wanted a break. And then
I just physically couldn't hold on to the bike, and it was to the point where I was like.
And then it got to the point where I got to sit there, and I just needed longer rest.
What did you think, Sean?
It was all right.
Sean's catchphrase there. Best bridleway ever. Here we go. Starts off good, stays good the whole damn way. God, it's a tricky one now. It's definitely not an easy peasy one. Yeah, it's another way you've got to let the bike roll, because if you don't, you're just going to come unstuck very quickly. I don't know if you call it single track or not, really. Oh, hiya, mate. Thank you. I don't know what it, well, I was going to say, I don't know what it is about this one that I love so much, but I'd say it's just because it's so picky, techy, and bloody awkward, but in a good way. Whew. Get my feet right on the pedals now. The thing with it is as well, because a lot of the time you come down Dollywagon to get to it, you're bloody knackered by the time you get to here. This bit here, that's the line I was trying to tell those guys. Go to the right, because a straight on line doesn't work, even though it looks like the right line. Oh, nice and loose. Quick reset. Oh, what's going on here? Oh, snap my mech hanger.
Right.
No.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Snapped.
Yeah.
Hanger.
It's not snapped. The bolts are snapped off. So as we can see here, one of the problems with riding the lakes is mech hangers get eaten alive. And there we go. Time to fix it, because luckily I've got a spare. I'm a bit gutted now with my mech hanger going. I'm going to try and get to this again. So, tempting fate massively. Here we go. Or attempt number 2. Ooh. Oh, nearly. Bloody hell, it's got
After that, I mean, what, you've just come down there?
just went off the side at the end. Oh well. Right, I'm running out of batoir. I don't want to change yet. So I'm just gonna
Bomb it down.
press on. Ooh. Might have messed it up at the end, but glad to get through that section. At least not making a complete boo-boo, because I don't like making a boo-boo. Nobody does really, but you know what I mean. Oh, yeah. There we go. Over the big rock. Better or not really, but I stayed on the bike. And I think this is part of why I love this trail, because it can be frustrating, but when you get it right, it feels incredible. Absolutely on top of the world. Oh, oh. Slowest crash ever. Oh yeah. Oh. Oh, right. Cheers, see you later. Well, it wouldn't be one of my rides without a crash, would it? Oh, it's like the done thing. That was my elbow this time, rather than my shin. Hurts more than the bloody shin did. As you probably hear, I am breathing out of my arse at the moment. Downhill, but oh, God, it takes shit out of you. Oh, a flowy bit. Oh, and here we go. The climber's hut. On a big hill in the lakes, Christian's drone crashes and breaks.
Oh, it's right back up, you might have found it.
Up there, you can see a little dot below the climber's hut. That's Christian, and we guess he's looking for his drone. Or he's gone for a very quiet place to have a wee-wee.
I might have, crashed my drone.
We know!
Full on bang!
We know!
That's what took so long.
The only...
Dave Gemby, just for you, mates.
Yeah, the only drone the Taliban aren't frightened of.
But it survived though.
Yeah. When we were sat there, waiting for Christian to retrieve his crashed drone, 2 lads come past on half decent looking bikes. We watched them coming down the hill, and let's just say they weren't having the best day of it. But one of them wasn't wearing a helmet. So how bloody stupid is that? Down something like this. Because, you know, even down here, on the rough ass trail, and there's jaggedy bolts everywhere, and it really would not take much to smash your head open. Some people have no bloody sense at all. Yeah, one time I thought it was all over by the time he got to the bridge. Nothing of the sort. Really isn't. Oh, here's the helmet-free action gang. Hiya. Thanks. That's bloody concentration there. Too busy looking at what the bloody walkers are up to rather than where I was riding. You really want to be looking head down here as well. See what's coming up. Making a judgment call on where to crash. And then now we are at the bottom of the rough arse section. As fun as it is, and as much as I love it, usually quite relieved in a weird way. Looking a bit smug there, wasn't he? Won't be so smug when he's ordering food with a typing wand on his forehead. And we're back, almost in one piece. Few crashes, lots of laughs, a lot of sweating. That's been a cracking ride, and I think the guys have enjoyed it.
Loved it.
Yeah. It's bloody hard going, but it's bloody great fun at the same time. And I think that's the thing with the lakes. You know, you don't get an easy ride here, but what you do, it's awesome. Anyway, next week, who knows? Bye bye.